Hey guys, just seeing who's here.
Hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hey, Eileen.
Hey everybody. So today we're going to talk. I know a lot of people used to use listings to leads, and the office has since gotten rid of it. So I know a lot of people are upset, but Command does have something very similar that can be used. It's not exactly the same, but it's a little different, but it still does the purpose. That's what we've been using. So I'm hoping that you guys will be able to see what it is, how to use it. I'm just going to share my screen now so I could show you guys what it will look like. Give me one sec. So here is a listing landing page that I created for one of our listings. It has the listing at the top, all the information, how much it costs, that it's active, square footage, about the property, which it pulls from MLS. It has all the pictures here, all the details and features, a map. And it also has a lead form that people can fill in if they're interested. And at the bottom, we have the, your legal footer information. And also, if you want, we also can add in a neighborhood snap as well. I also did another one, which included a virtual tour that Lamari did for us. So that is included in this listing landing page. So let me just play it so you can see that it works. So this is the landing page that we have. And this can be used anywhere that you want. You can put it on Facebook. You can use it to send to a client. You can use it to advertise for your Facebook ads, which is what we do.
Where do you create the landing page, Eileen?
What?
Where do you create the landing?
Well, I'm getting to that. I'm getting to the good stuff, Alan. Don't worry. I'm not going to leave you hanging. Don't worry.
So what were you saying? You can send it to a client, and what do you use it for?
You can use it for posting on Facebook. So this is the link up here where you can post this on Facebook. And we also use it to when we do our Facebook ads through Command. And I know a lot of people like the idea that there is a lead form here that you can fill out, that the client, I should say, could fill out. But I know a lot of people like the fact that it had forced registration. When you do a Facebook ad when you do your Facebook ad through Command, it actually pulls their Facebook information. So you're already getting their email address and their phone number, which is more information that you typically got with listing to leads anyway.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so I'm just having a hard time because I can't see anybody right now. So I'm just trying to see everybody. Where'd you guys go? It's just hard talking to a blank screen here.
So I have a question. If they fill out the interested in, does that information automatically go into your leads, and then does it link to that property?
Yes.
So when you put it, if you put in that property, or so tell me how you would search that.
Sure. So let me show you how to first do it, make one, and then we'll go into what happens at the other end. How's that?
Okay. Yep. Thanks.
Okay. All right.
Can I ask a question, Eileen?
Absolutely.
So I just did one and I couldn't figure out, I tried to do, I know you did it, landing page the other day, and I couldn't quite, I didn't follow along. And so I just made it go to my app. Will it pull their information in if it goes through the app to Command?
What do you mean you made it go through the app? I just want to understand.
So when you go in, when you make a paid campaign, it can go to a landing page and go to your website, or it can go to your app.
Right. Oh, I didn't know it could go to your app. Okay.
Oh, great. Well, I'll let you know how that works out then.
Okay. Okay. So you had the landing page be your app?
No, I couldn't figure out the landing page, and I wanted to get it done for this client.
All right. So you know what? Later we'll talk and I'll see what you did. We can look at what you did and we'll figure it out.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So we're going to start from the beginning. So I'm going to go into, just move this. we're gonna go into, we'll start from the home page because I'm assuming nobody knows anything. So let's just start from home. At the bottom left, there's a little applet called Consumer. For those of you who've used it before, it used to be called Sites, but they changed the name just to confuse us. So now it's called Consumer. So we're gonna go in there. Then we're gonna go into, on the top here, you see landing pages. So these are all the landing pages I've already created. So if you haven't created any, you won't see any, okay? We're gonna go on the top right to create a new site. And you have a choice. We're gonna do adding pages to your agent site next week, but for today, we're gonna do a standalone page. So this is just gonna be a web page with its own URL that you can use, like I said, to post onto Facebook, to do your ads, or send out to clients, whatever you want to do that you would have done with any kind of standalone listing page. You can use this for. So we're going to create as a standalone page and then create page. And if you have any questions, please feel free to stop me. I don't want to go too fast for you guys. The first thing you should do is actually name your page. I'm just going to call this one test page. Otherwise, I get confused. I don't know what I'm doing, where I am. So as you can see, the left side of this page is blank right now. So what we're going to do is be adding widgets. And for those of you that don't know, a widget is just like a little source of information that we're going to be adding to our page. So I usually like to start with the branded header. So all you're going to do is click on it and drag it right over. And it's going to pre-fill with your information. The next thing I'm going to do is add the listing in. So that's this one. I'm just going to drag it right over. And don't be worried. This is not going to be your listing. We're going to configure it later. It's going to be some property in Texas. Don't worry about that. If you would like, you can also add in a market snap underneath. So I'm just going to grab market snap and bring it to the bottom. So we're going to end up with the market snap underneath. And then at the bottom, I usually like to put in a lead form. So if somebody wants to register with you or ask a question, they can. And then beneath that, I'm going to add in the legal footer, which is just all like the website information and the phone number and all that good stuff.
That has to be on every form, I assume, right? On every landing page?
Yeah, it's good to have it. Oh, there's something
Yeah,
that was missing that I know Lori said was needed, and I forgot what it was. That's not on here, that I have to figure a workaround. But for now, this is what we're doing. All right, so these are all the little widgets that I've already added in. Next, we're going to configure your widgets, which means we're just going to put in the information in all these content areas that are already filled in. So configure widgets. And as you can see, 3 of them are already blue. Blue means that they're done. And if it's white, it means that we need to work on that. So I'm going to click on the first one, which is the branded header.
Where did you go to configure widgets? Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, configure widgets at the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, at
So
the
the
bottom.
first
Okay.
one is going to be the branded header. So I'm going to start typing just listed new construction. Oh, you only get 30 characters, by the way. I just found that out. Okay. So I added that in, and I'm going to save and apply. So as you can see, it added at the top of the page whatever I typed in this header text. Okay. Then at the top, if you can see, we're going to go to the next widget. That was the first of 5 widgets. So now we're going to go to the next one. So I'm going to click the little right arrow, the listing. Now it says no listing selected. So I'm going to browse our listings, and I'm going to try and find our listing. Sometimes it's easier said than done. So let me see. Okay, that one's not showing up.
Eileen,
Yeah.
while you're doing that, how did you get to the next widget? Because mine just says branded header 1-1, but there's nothing, no place. where I-
That's probably because you only put one widget into your field, maybe? Because if you're only saying 1 out of 1, that means there's only one widget in there. All right, I don't know why I can't find my, oh, here it is. Okay. Here's my property I'm going to use, 5 Rosewood Court, Lot 2. So as you can see, all the images uploaded themselves. So you can either choose to use your header listing, which is this big picture at the top. You could choose any of the ones that you want. It automatically picks the first one for you. But if you want, let's say, choose the second one with the stairs or the kitchen picture, maybe I'll pick a kitchen picture. You can pick that as the header image right here. Or you could upload your own. So now I'm going to save and apply.
Eileen,
Rosemary,
where are you go, when you says search listings, where is it going to find the listing?
KWLS. So I'll do it again. If I want to change.
So anything that we have listed should be in that, correct?
Yeah, like give me one that you have listed. I'll just look it up for fun.
5 Esquire Drive.
Is it road or drive?
Also called road.
Okay, we'll choose that one. How about that, Alan? We'll pick yours. How about that? Okay, so let's just say we want to pick so we're picking the outside one of the header image. So I'm going to save and apply.
So wait, can I
And
ask
on the
you something,
right,
Eileen?
yeah.
You change the first picture because in my MLS, the first picture has to be of
Yep,
the
you
house.
just pick, yep. If I want to pick, let's say, I don't even know, this picture, you could pick that one.
Oh, got it. Got it. So it's only the first one
Mm-hmm.
really you can change?
Well, it's just going to be the header image, like what the
Oh.
big picture is going to be. And then as you go through, it's going to scroll through all the pictures.
Okay.
So this is just like the big one at the top.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So
Eileen,
the top we
question?
save. Yep.
Hi, I was trying to play with this morning and I couldn't find my listings. When I would click them in, they came with no photos. So
Oh.
is that?
Is it a new
command?
listing? Because we're having a problem with new listings.
No, it's not a new listing, no.
All right. You know what? After this, email me the property name. We're actually having them look at it. We think it's a problem since we became One Key.
Okay,
We're having some issues. So the more information we have, the better. Yeah.
okay,
Send it
thank
to
you.
me. Okay. All right. Top right, you're going to see it says 2 out of 5. That means we did 2 out of 5 of the widgets. So I'm going to go to the next one. We're going to put in some header text. So I'm going to put in, let's say Clarkstown. And the zip code, I'm going to use the New City one. And the neighborhood, I'm just going to pick New City. Actually, I'll put New City up here. New City. All right, save and apply. So this is for the market snap that we're putting in. You don't have to put this in, but if you want, it's a nice, if it looks accurate, actually, only put it in. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, see, this doesn't look accurate. It's saying there's only 2 active listings, and that's because of where they make the New City, the border for
It's just
that little.
that's New City condominiums.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even, yeah, let's just pretend it's working because, yeah, I don't love these market snaps because it's only doing a section of the area. Yeah, let's just pretend we didn't use it. Okay. I'm going to save and apply because I don't think it's that accurate. Unless you can customize it, I don't think it's that good. All right, next one, we're going to go to, so,
Eileen, one question.
sure.
So if you wanted to get rid of that market snap because it isn't accurate like you just saw, how would you get rid of it?
Okay, I'll show you. Let me just go through this and then we'll go back and I'll delete it. There's a little garbage can button that we can delete. So we'll delete it. Okay. So at the top here for the lead form, it says interested, let's talk. You could change it to, let me know if you have any questions. Or for more information or whatever you want to say. We're going to save and apply. And then the last one we're going to do is just all the information at the bottom of the page, which should be good already. So we're going to save and apply. So we decided that we don't like that market snap. So let's go back and delete it. So we're back at the, let me just click this little button to go back.
Which little button? Where are you?
There was a little left button. So now we're back where the widgets are.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So we're going to click on this market snap that we've decided we don't like. And there should be a little garbage can that pops up when we click on it.
Yeah, this is where I got stuck yesterday. I couldn't figure out how to get rid of, I had 6 leads, 6
Yeah,
listings
I
at one
think
time.
because we already configured it, it may not let us delete it, is what I'm thinking. Because it's been configured, I wonder if I go into configure, it'll let me delete from there. No. Yeah, we'll go back in, but,
Yeah, this is how I got stuck. This is what I
okay,
did.
yeah, the
today.
worst thing is you start over, but I think once it's configured, it may not let us delete it. You have to start over kind of, but we can go back and I'll show you how to delete stuff. I don't know why. No, what's happening here? All right, so let's just pretend we went through all the little widgets and we liked everything. We're gonna click on Save Landing Page. Actually, we don't want to save it as a draft. That's if you're working on it. We want to actually publish it. So we're gonna publish this page. If you want to save it and not publish it yet, you would click this one, but to actually make it live, we're gonna click Publish Page. So would you like to publish this as a landing page to make it visible to others? And I'm gonna say yes. Okay, so here's our test page. What's actually kind of cool is that you could change the name of this landing page because it looks kind of weird. It's BGQRS, whatever. So if you click on these three dots, you could click on Change URL. And the only thing that you have to leave in is pages.kw.com, your name, and then your ID number. But I can make this test page or whatever. So you can call this, you know, whatever your listing name is, just to make it a little more user-friendly. So when people look at it, so I can create that. So now this is what my page is. We can click on this to go ahead and look at it. So as you can see, we have your name will be at the top and whatever you put in is your header. There's this header picture that we picked, which is the kitchen here. It has about the property, which it pulls right from MLS. And then here people can scroll through all the pictures.
Gosh.
Down here, you have all the details and features. There's a map. We have this that we don't like that we'll take out. Your lead form here, if they want to fill it out, and then your footer at the bottom. I'm going to go
So-
through it again. Mhm.
My stuff is not in the right order. Oh, I see. I can just drag it, and move it up and down. Got
Yeah,
it.
so I'm going to show you, I'm going to do another one and I'm going to show you how to add
Oh,
video.
you know what? When you click on that, there's a delete thing. When you click on whatever when you click on and highlight something, there's
Uh-huh.
a delete thing in the corner.
Yeah, let me see if I could go in and edit this one now.
I have a question.
Sure.
So in terms of landing page and, you know, the single, if you have a listing and you want to make a single property website, is that what you make? You make a landing page for it?
Correct, yep. So this is something, so the URL, yep, you could send out to your clients, you could post it on Facebook, you know, Instagram, yep. So this is just about your property right here. Yep,
Okay, versus like the agent page, you put it on the landing page, right?
right. So this isn't your website. This is a separate page from your website. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Here's the little garbage can. So I think it was Stephanie who asked, right? For some reason, it's letting me do it now. So I just clicked on this Market Snap and we don't like it. There's a little garbage can right here. I'm just going to click on that and that's gone.
Okay,
gosh.
see it. Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to add a video if you'd like. Like, let's say you did a virtual tour and you want to include that on your landing page. Okay, so on your right, there's a video button, a widget, I should say. All you have to do is grab it and drag it. So I'm going to grab it and I'm going to put it like in between these two, the header and the listing. So now I have a space to put the video in. So I'm going to configure that widget again. And that I believe is number 2. So I'm going to call this video tour of 5 Esquire. Okay. And your source could either be a video that you upload or the URL. So I'm going to show you how to get it from Facebook or from YouTube, in case that's where you have your videos. So I am going to go. So we have ours on Facebook right now. So I'm going to go to videos. And I'm just gonna pick one that we've done. This one's ours. So I'm just gonna copy, we're on the video now, this link at the top of the page. I'm gonna copy and paste it right into, where are we? Here we go. Into this URL where it says video URL. And I'll save and apply. Okay, so all I did was I was on Facebook, right? And I copied the link up top of the page. And all I did was paste it right into this box. Oh, for now, I don't know why this is saying it's not allowed. They let me do it before. Let me see if this works. Now it's telling me that they're not allowing the video from Facebook when I've used it before. That's weird. Huh. Let me try a different one.
Eileen, I'm having a hard time moving mine, just scrolling down and seeing what's there, and I don't know why.
Okay, who's speaking?
Beth.
Oh, Beth. All right, so for some reason, it's not letting me use the video from Facebook, which I've done before, so they may have changed it. You either can upload your video. I'm going to show you how to get one from YouTube, if you have your video on YouTube. I'm just going to find something. Here we go. I'm just grabbing a random video here. So all you have to do is you click on share and embed, and it'll give you this coding. Actually, you know what? You don't even have to do that. I'm sorry. Just click on share. I'm making it more difficult, and copy the link. That's all you have to do. Copy the link. Let's go back to the video URL, save and apply. Okay, and now there's a video in here. It's not the video I wanted actually, but there's a video in here. I'm gonna go to publish page. Okay, and then here is our test page. I'm just gonna click on it. And here is the page. So it has the video right into the page. Although it's not the video that I wanted. Okay, does anybody have any questions so far on how to actually create the page? Wait, I have a question.
Yes, I do. How do you get the 5 widgets? I only got 1 widget. What did I
Sure.
do
All right,
wrong?
we'll go through it quickly again. That's fine. All right, let's do it again. So we're going to start the whole thing over. We're going to go to create a new site.
Wait, where'd you go?
Okay, top right. Sorry, top right-hand corner.
Can I ask a question, Eileen Basic?
Sure.
What's the purpose of this, the consumer landing page? What am I trying to accomplish?
Right. So if you have a listing,
Okay,
you may want to advertise it. You may want to put it out on social media. You may want to get buyers. You can use this, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes, how to use it for a Facebook ad.
so it's basically to advertise your own listing.
Yes, or if you're doing, right now I know we don't have open houses, but if you were doing an open house for somebody else, you can use this as a, for open houses as well, that you're, you know, hosting an open house and you want people to know.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you.
There's also a different kind of landing page that I'm not going to get into today, but it's actually pretty cool. You could set one up so that when people come to your open house, they fill in that form and the leads go right into command. So that's the other thing. I'll show you what happens when somebody fills out that form. Yeah, why don't we just do that now? I'll show you. So I think it was Stephanie who asked,
Could
or
you,
was it Linda?
Eileen, could you go over again how to do this instead of jumping into another thing?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, let me go
How
back. Sorry.
how to set this
Yep.
page up?
Okay, so I'll start from the beginning. All right, we're at the home page in command, right? On the bottom left, there's the consumer applet. I'm going to click on that. And then the top right will be create a new site. We're going to pick a standalone page versus on your agent website. We're picking the standalone. And then create page. Yes, Christy has a good point. Sometimes people can't see the consumer applet at the bottom left. I actually just had a call about that this morning. It will definitely help you see the bottom of the page.
Or otherwise.
Okay, so here we are. We have a brand new page that we're going to create. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call this one Test 2, but you can call it whatever you want, just so you know what it is. So first we're going to drag in the branded header. So I'm going to grab the branded header and put it right into my page. So I have that. Next, I'm going to pick listing, and I'm going to drag it over and put it right underneath. Does that help, Rosemary?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then I'm going to add a lead form at the bottom, and it's hard to see, but I'm just going to kind of put it at the bottom there. So the lead form, and then I'm going to grab the legal footer and drag it at the bottom as well. So you can mix this up. You could do whatever you want. You could play around with this. You know, this is for you to be creative. You know, you don't have to do it exactly the way that I did it, but this is sort of just like a guide to help you get started. I don't know why the legal footer is not going in. So there we go. Okay. So once you have your widgets in, so right now I have 4 widgets. I have the branded header, the listing, the lead form so people can fill out their information, and the footer. So
Can you add a widget after you've gone through and configured it?
you might be able to after you do it and then click edit. It may let you add it on.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Okay, so we're going to go to configure widgets. And like I said, yeah?
One more question. Is there a reason
Sure.
why you would not have brought the video widget over now?
Yeah, because I just figured it's easy. Yeah, you could bring the video widget right over now. Yeah, if you were going to use it. I just couldn't find the video didn't work from Facebook for some reason. And it did last time I did it. So I don't know, they must have changed it where you can't actually use a Facebook video. But the way around this is you just download the video and then upload it into the spot. And I'll show you where that is.
How do I remove something I already added?
Okay, sure. When you click on it, there should be a little garbage can. Let me see. So that you can remove it.
What's the difference between branded header and agent header?
I will show you. So let's go back. Okay, so to delete, let's see if it'll let me do it now. I think once I hit configure widgets, it's not letting me delete. I think you have to like save it and then go back in. For some reason, once I click that. Oh, here we go. I see it. So let's say I want to get rid of, let's get rid of the branded header here. There's a little garbage can right here.
Yeah. Oh,
And
okay.
you
Yeah.
just click the little garbage can. So let's say you want to add in agent branding.
Got it. Yeah.
So that's what this looks like. I think for the top, I like for the top of the page, the other one, but you can do whatever you want. That's fine. So we can leave that one in. If you want me to add the video in, I can add the video in.
Could you switch it back to branded header so we can just see the difference for a moment?
Yep. Let me delete this. I'll go back to branded header.
So you did.
I see, it's narrower.
And what did you put onto the page here?
This is the branded header. This top
Okay.
one. Okay, I also added the video thing Stephanie had asked. So now we have all our widgets in. So now we're going to configure them. So you're going to add the header text is what it's going to say at the top. I'm just going to say new listing.
Okay. So
So
now you went to configure?
configure widgets. Yes, those are the widgets are the little like
Yeah, yeah. I get
bits of information. All right. So now there's a headline test for the video. So I'm just going to say video of our new property. And then you could put a little description if you want. See how beautiful this home is. I don't know. And then you can upload a video. So if you already did a video, you just look for the file on your website. Or if you have a URL from your video, like where it's already someplace, like obviously Facebook isn't working now. So let me try this one. Where is it? I'll just try this YouTube one again, which is fine. You just hit share. and you copy the link. Or if your videographer did one for you, they should be able to send you a link as well, if you had somebody do that already. So I'm just adding in a random URL. Save and apply. And then as you can see, we still have to do the listing one. So I don't know, Stephanie, give me one of your listings. I'll pull it up.
58 Woodhaven Drive in New City.
58?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we got that. And it's great because it pulls in all your pictures. Let's just say we don't want to use the first picture. I'm going to pick this picture as the header picture. Save and apply. Okay, if you click this little left button, you can see all the widgets now are all configured. I'm going to say that I'm done, and I'm going to publish the page. Do I want to publish this? Yes. All right, so now I'm going to change the URL because it looks all jumbled. Change URL, and I'm going to call this 58 Woodhaven. You can't put any spaces or anything, so you could use a dash instead or just put it together. All right, so here is my new landing page link. I'm just going to click on it, see how it looks. So you might want to put the video underneath. Mm-hmm.
For our websites, do we have the capability to add the listings to the website?
Yes, coming soon, you'll be able to add, I believe it's 11 or 12 listings right to your website. It's coming very soon.
Oh, so it's
within the
not
next
available
couple of
yet?
weeks. No,
Okay.
but it is coming. I believe in the next, I want to say 2 to 4 weeks. It's coming. Okay, so this is, pretend this is the video of the house. Then you have the picture of the house, the listing information. You can scroll through the pictures here. And then at the bottom is your lead capture information. And then your footer. So I'm going to show you what you can do with this. You can post this on Facebook as just a regular social post on your Facebook page, or you can use this as your link for when you do a Facebook ad. So basically, if you do a Facebook ad through command, it will send your people to this page, and the information will already be captured from Facebook. So even though they have the lead capture form at the bottom, they don't need to fill this out because you'll already have gotten it. So I'm going to show you guys quickly how to go through that.
How do you add the lead capture?
That was one of the widgets. It's called lead capture.
Yeah, that's what I forgot too. That's why I asked if we could add that after.
Okay. All right. So let's go back in. So we're going to edit. Let's see if we can edit.
It's lead form? Is that the?
Let me go in and look. Let me see. So we're just going to go back in and edit it. Oh, it's not opening. Here we go. Yeah, it's the one that says lead form. That's the one you just drag right over. Yep. Okay.
Got it, yeah.
And
And
then,
that's-
oh, okay.
Beth, you had a question?
No, I mean, we can move because it's going to land at the top. I'm having a hard time that, like,
Yeah,
with the
so
scrolling.
if-
So, but if I hold it and drag it down, it's going to wind up closer to the bottom.
Yep. So if you
I
just
can let
pick it
go
up and
there.
drag it and pull it to the top if you want.
Okay.
You can move them around. You just drag them kind of. Yep, you could definitely move them around.
And then we
Okay.
hit publish, right?
When you're ready. Yep, first,
Colleen.
yep, publish when you're ready. Yep.
Do you see how it, when you were doing some of the editing, it says interested, let's walk right there?
Hang
And
on.
I think that that's because when you went to move the lead gen form, instead
Yeah.
of moving the whole widget,
Oh, it didn't move
one
everything?
section of it.
Somebody needs to mute.
Yeah, that's me. I'm sorry.
So what I found sometimes is that when I've created these many times, but I find it very consuming sometimes because if I try to edit something, so I could have done many steps, But if I try to edit something like you just did, which you tried to move the one
Yeah,
widget
it doesn't look so good, right?
down, if you don't grab it in the exact right way and you grab a portion of it,
Right.
never found a way to fix it. Like it seems like there's a bug in there.
Gotcha.
I ended
Yeah,
up
I didn't save
from
it, so let me try it
scratch.
again. Yeah. So yeah, right, and you kind of end up doing it again. Yeah. Let me see if I try it again. Or I wonder, does this move it up? You know what? Let's see, does that move it up at all?
That was 4 minutes.
Did it do anything? I don't think it did anything.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right. Yeah, I've just been doing them over, to be honest.
Okay. So just
Yeah, it's not-
I would just suggest that when you're doing it, don't rush through it in the beginning. Go very
Yeah, I
slow.
just
and
moved it now
methodical.
though, and it looks like it's okay. Let me see if I save it.
You got out of
Yes.
it without saving it, right? So
I
when you
just
went
saved
back,
it
was
now. Let me
okay.
see how it looks. Yeah, it didn't save that. I don't know. I thought I saved it. Maybe I didn't. Try it again. Yeah, I feel like you have to get it like in the right place.
Yeah, just be careful when you're moving sections. So if, for example, you set it up and you don't like where the one section is and you want to move it, before you actually slide it, you have to make sure that you're grabbing the whole widget, because if you grab a portion of it, it seems like there's a little bug in there and it gets hard to fix. It's no big
Yeah.
deal if it's the first thing that you've done and you just get out of it without saving. But if you've done a whole bunch of steps and you're at the end of almost doing it, it wastes a lot of time. So
No,
just
I
be
agree.
slow and methodical rather than rushing through it.
I
think
agree.
there's a little undo button too, though. Is there,
Is
Sharon? I haven't done.
I'm not aware of it. If there, oh, actually, I think I am aware of it. I haven't done it in a while, to be honest, because I was frustrated with it. So I was
Yeah.
hoping that that was worked out. But in the past, when I've done the undo button, it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for a while it was, yeah, I see the undo button right here. For a while, it wasn't letting us edit it at all for like a
Yeah.
couple of weeks. So
Yeah,
I kind of
had
wasn't
issues
doing
too,
it.
and I kind of stopped doing it too. But
Let me see.
it's 10 times better than the last time I tried.
Yeah, it keeps changing. I agree. It keeps changing.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Like you go to teach a class and I look for things and they're in different places.
I know,
which is
and then
always
it's
fun.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So,
can be
all
a
right.
little frustrating. So anybody who hasn't done it yet, just stick with it, because I know it's hard at first, because I had a hard time with it too, and I kind of gave up for a little bit, but stick
And
with
practice and make sure it looks, before you put it out there, make sure it looks the way that you want it to look.
it. Yeah, you could do a million of them and just leave them in there, delete them, whatever. It doesn't,
Yep.
they don't.
And to delete, all you have to do is click on these three buttons
Yeah.
and click delete. Or you can deactivate it here also so that it's not live anymore.
So
it's
how
not
do you share
active.
it?
Okay, so
how do you
let's,
put
I'll
it
tell
on
you.
Facebook?
Yeah, so what you can do is either you click on the URL and you just highlight this, and either you can email somebody, you could text it to them, and I'm going to show you how to do a Facebook ad as well. You could post it right onto Facebook. I'll show you how to do that. I'm just going to, I guess, I'm
So
not really going to post it.
I changed my URL and that's the only thing that's highlighting if I want to grab it.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to put on here. So let's say I just want to put it right onto Facebook. I'm actually not going to make this live, but you see I just put the link in and it shows right up. So if somebody clicks on this picture, it's going to take them right to the page.
Where was the link?
The link was right here.
Ah, there it is. Thank you.
Yeah. So all you have to do is click on it. It'll bring you here. You just copy it and paste it right in. So actually I can show you on our,
Can I just ask a question before you get out of there? You said we could change the URL. I did change mine, and when I tried to copy it, it only copied what I had changed. So it's
Oh.
after my name and then those numbers after the last backs.
no, you have to
slash.
copy the whole thing. You have to copy. the
I
whole
understand that, but when I
Oh.
change it, it's not letting me. It's only copying what so instead of having BG element of PLF, whatever it says, I put the address. When I
Right.
try to copy it, it's only copying the address. It's not copying the whole thing.
So if you click on it, or if you just,
Well,
Copy the
I
whole
got
thing?
rid of it now. I got rid of the,
okay. Yeah, you could just highlight it and copy it and then paste it in. That
even-
should work.
so even now, it's only copying the first part. It's not copying pages KW/EW.
You know what?
Elizabeth.
Afterwards, I'll talk to you and we'll look at it because I just want to keep moving.
Okay,
We'll look at that, okay?
okay.
All right. So let me just go to my,
Eileen, just one quick question. When you hit listings, how did you get to just pull a specific listing? What was that again?
sure. So let's go back in.
Thank you.
That's fine. I'd rather you know now than go,
Thank
you know,
you.
not know when you go to do it. That's fine. We'll take our time. So when you click on listings, oh, I have to edit it actually. Let's go to edit, configure widgets. We're going to pick the listing one. So let's just say I want to change it. You just pick the property address right here. Like, give me one of your listings that you have.
All right. Do 11 Allen Place in Sloatsburg, for example.
Is this the one that's not coming up?
No, I put 16 Fieldstone in New City and that did not come up.
Okay. 11, here we go. You know what? It's coming up as Ramapo. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's an issue with one key. It's pulling the town instead of the city. They know about it. We're working on that.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's it. It's all in. Let's just say
Okay.
you could pick the picture that you want to be the
Yeah.
big picture at the top. Let's say it's this one. I don't know. You just save and apply.
Okay.
And that's
Thank
it. It's that easy.
Yes, thank you.
Publish page. So this was my test page. So I'm just going to look at it. Oh, look, it did move my lead form up. So here's your property, right?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, cool. And then the pictures are down here.
Mhm.
And was able to switch the lead form to the top actually. Okay, so let me
Thank you.
show you guys. Are you guys all set on how to create the landing page? You guys good with that now? Before I move on, I just want to make sure
Yes.
everybody's good. Okay, let me just see.
Good, thank you.
All right. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna go. So let's say you have your landing page. Like I said, you could post it right onto Facebook. I'll just show you guys because we did one. So we were doing virtual open houses last week. So here is the ad that not an ad. It's actually I just did a post on our Facebook page. And here is the link to the single property website that I did. And when people clicked on it, they got this. So it gave them some information and they could fill in their information here. So that was just a basic post right onto Facebook.
And that's what you're calling a virtual open house?
No. So we're having people, the way Rosemary wants to do her virtual open houses is she wants people to contact her and we have a Matterport and she wants her buyer's agents to walk them through the virtual open house.
Oh, okay.
So, but that's just how she wants, but you can, post it on. Or you can put your video in if you want and use that as your landing page. There's lots of different ways to do it. Another way to use your link is we're going to show you how to do a Facebook ad through command. So it's called a campaign and it's this little megaphone at the left. We're going to go to paid ads. So these are the ones that you're actually going to pay for. The free ones are the social posts. It'll like plan in advance for you. If you say you're working today, but you're not working on Saturday, you can go to the social post and plan that post to go on Saturday, the day that you're not working. Or you can plan a whole week's worth. You can do it however you want. So to create a paid ad, I'm just going to show you one that I did this past weekend.
Eileen, I'm sorry, excuse me. Did you say
Sure.
social posts are different from paid campaigns?
Yeah, so a social post is just free. It's just like what I showed you here. It'll like plan your post for you. So for instance, I'll just show you quickly. You can plan ahead. So I'm going to say for Friday, I want to create a post on Friday.
Okay.
I'll pick this, create a social post. And I'll just say, check out our new home. I don't know. And either you could upload a picture or whatever you want. And I wonder, does it let you put a link in? I guess it doesn't let you put the link in. I don't, you know what? I've never done it this way before. Oh yeah, add a link. I see. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep, you can put the link in. It says you can either upload a video with it. You could add a link. So the link I'm going to put is the page we just made.
Okay.
It's going to validate the link. So this is what the link looks like. And then you can schedule the post from whenever you want. So right now it's saying April 24th at 10 o'clock. So you could pick the date and the time you want it to show. And then you would say schedule post. And you can also preview it to make sure it looks the way that you want it to look. So that's how that would look. So those are the free posts that you could put right onto your page. Okay?
Thank you.
So now we're going to go into the paid ads. Because I know people with the listing to leads, a lot of you guys were using it when you were doing your Facebook ads to get the leads through. Now, do you guys want to see this right now, how to do it? I'll show you. It's fine. I just didn't know if you guys were interested.
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay, great. Awesome. I still want to bore you guys to death because I like this stuff. It's exciting to me, but it's not so much to other people. All right. So we're in campaigns and paid ads. So this is what the ad.
Beth is blocking. No, I'm.
Eileen, you froze.
Eileen, you're frozen.
Eileen?
Looks like she's not in the meeting.
I lost her.
I tried chatting with her privately and it says she's not in the meeting.
She probably went out and tried to come back in if she.
Yeah, maybe wait a minute, she'll come right back.
Can she come in if there's nobody to let her in?
Well, yeah, because she should be the host of the meeting. So if she goes out, then we should all get knocked out.
Right.
So
That's-
she must not be completely out.
I have to run anyway, so just tell her I didn't leave because of this. I had an appointment. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye, you too.
Bye.
She doesn't mute herself. Honey, hold on. She's gone. Annoying as shit. Huh? Her name is Beth. Every
It
time
actually shows Stephanie as the host here.
she never mutes herself and she's making all the noise.
Let's see her.
Yeah, she's not here.
On. Hi, you're gone from it.
I lost Wi-Fi. I know. I'm trying to come back in.
Oh, okay. Let me put in. She lost Wi-Fi. Okay.
I lost power. Actually, I lost power in my house is what happened. The
Okay.
power went out
Oh, no.
during my class. I'm just using my phone now. I'm trying to get back in.
Or do you want to do it? You know, I can say she lost power. You have
We
to
can hear you,
reschedule.
Linda, because you're not on mute, so we can
Oh,
hear.
Yeah.
crap. Hi. Okay, I called her.
No, we can hear Eileen too, because you're on speaker.
And I'm always on
You don't have
mute.
to write it.
That's okay. Well, everybody, I'm sorry. You know what? I think we're going to reschedule. I feel so bad, but I lost power in my house,
It happens.
so I don't have Wi-Fi
okay.
now. Just in the middle of my class, of course.
No, you got through all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Just the campaign.
Yeah. I was back on. wait, let me see if I can connect. My daughter just said it's back on now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, I'm sorry, guys. Hang in there. The joys of working from home, right?
Yeah, seriously.
During a pandemic. Let's see. Connect. And it takes a little while for my internet to boot back up. Oh, it looks like I'm connected. Okay, let me see if I can log back in. Sorry, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Maybe I
Oh. Okay.
There she is.
Sorry, the
back
power
to
went
us.
out in my house. Can you
Welcome
imagine?
back. Crazy.
It is crazy. All right. It figures, right?
Well, it's kind of a perfect time for you to disappear on us. It was like right in the beginning.
I was like, I can't take these guys anymore. I got to get out of here.
That's what I thought. I'm like, she's done. She's done with us.
No, I'm having fun. I like when people learn new things. It makes me happy.
Yeah, no, it's always good. These are always good classes.
Thank you. All right. So back to the drawing board here. All right. So now we know how to make the landing page. Let's figure out how to do our ad. All right. So that's why it wasn't showing up. So this is what our ad looked like last week. I said virtually tour custom Centum Hall Colonials at the Enclave, a new home development at the Clarkstown South School District. The Enclave is 8 home sites on a cul-de-sac surrounded by conservation land located in West Nyack, New York, only 30 miles to New York City. So what they'll see is this header picture, and you could pick
Can you
up
share
to
your
5.
screen again, Eileen? Sorry, we can't see the screen.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry. Yep. My bad. Let's see. This is weird. It's not giving me, oh, I see. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay. Now, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yep, we're
Okay.
good now. Thank you.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's
I
okay.
just assumed you guys could see what I see.
Yeah, no, I guess when you went out and came back, it was gone.
Yeah,
No biggie.
whatever. It's part of the fun. So this is what it looked like. You could choose up to 5 pictures. And these are the 5 that we pick. So the way it works is that each person could get either one of these. And the way it works is that Facebook has an algorithm and they decide which picture is working the best, and they'll send that one out to people. So it's better if you choose more. Facebook will make the decision which one's working better. And then there's a button here. It says the Enclave Virtual Open House, Saturday, April 18th, and it will say Sunday also. Click here for more information. So people will click that Learn More button, and it'll take them to our landing page that we made. So that's how we'll know. Also, you will see here that we spent $25, but it actually ended up, for some reason, it didn't spend all the money. I don't know why. It was only $20.97, which is very unusual. We got 89 clicks and 17 leads. So to see the leads, all I have to do is click on this number here, and it brings you right to your contacts, where you can see the leads. You'll see you get their phone number and their email address. I tagged all these. We have different buyer's agents, so I went through and tagged everybody here. Okay.
And can I just interject one thing? You see next to their name, the L with the circle. So
Yes, that means they're a lead.
And that happened, I just want to make sure I understand it, not
Sure.
when they click Learn More, is that when that was generated because it grabbed their email and their phone number?
Correct. Yep. Correct. Yep.
And
It's not
if
from them
they-
filling out the form. Right.
Right, if they fill out the form, that's the other 17 number.
If they fill out the form. If they fill out the form, I think it just comes right through. It doesn't come as if it went through the lead. through Facebook ad, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll show you, I'll make up a name later and we'll do that.
Okay.
But so lead basically means it's somebody you've never met.
Mhm.
So they give you the option, once you've made contact with them and you've talked to them, yes, I'd like to work with you, Sharon. Yes, show me some houses. You can take them off and they'll become a contact. So they become somebody that you know. It's kind of like the Mets versus not Mets that they used to use. Okay, so a lead is somebody that you have no idea who they are. You just got their name and number and they're nobody to you really. But once you've had an interaction with them, then you can change it to becoming a contact by taking them off as a lead. So that's what that little L means. Okay. So this is the information you'll get from the contacts that you get. You get their phone number and their email address. And also if you click on them, it'll tell you which ad they came through. So as you could see, I named my ad Enclave Open House 2920. So that's where the lead came in. Okay.
There's a glitch in that now, Eileen. It doesn't come up like that anymore, but
Oh, it doesn't?
I think it's coming back, but because I have one running right now and it doesn't tell me where it's coming from. It just says Facebook.
Okay.
But just in case anybody does it right now. So definitely only do one campaign at a time, because you'll get very confused on where the leads come from. But so that's just a little aside.
Yeah, I
But
only do one a weekend, so I wouldn't know. Yeah.
yeah, I do one at a time always too, but I'm having really good success with leads so far on the one that I have going right now. I have like 41 leads.
Oh, wow. Now, have they been converted? Or they?
Well, Kristen's in touch with a few of them. I mean, some of the people were just like, oh, I just filled it out, but I just was looking, whatever. But a couple people said, oh yeah, when this thing is over, I'm looking to buy a house. And one person was saying like, oh, well, I think I'm going to sell my house, and I'm not sure where I'm going to move to. So like people, were wishy-washy, but we haven't gotten anything solid from it yet. But
because they say you need 100 leads to get one client.
Something like that. Yeah. But that was our best one so far. I mean, 40 something leads so far.
That's pretty good.
And the first
how much did you
couple of
guys
leads-
spend for that? What was?
I did a $30 one this time. Usually I do a $20 one. So this one I did the full 10 days and I did the $30. So I think I have like 3 or 4 days left on it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and that's the best one we've had so far. So
Yeah, and it's good to play around and see what works. We've been pretty much doing weekends advertising, like our virtual open houses or open houses. I haven't really done anything like for a week long saying. we
yeah,
have a
this
new
was just to
listing.
advertise the listing because I put it on new. It's the one you helped me with at 18 Strawtown. So I was like, let's just do it, see what happens.
No, that's good. Yeah, you have to play around a little bit. So here we're going to create your new campaign.
So can I just interrupt a minute? When
Sure.
When Christy said she does one campaign, is that one campaign a day or one campaign at a time, or?
No, I usually do just one campaign at a time, but I haven't gotten into it as much as Eileen does, where she does them for all of her listings, for everything, like we have an open house and blah, blah, blah. I haven't done any of those yet because we really don't have any brand new listings. So this one that I did was just an ad campaign for 10 days for a new listing. It's actually an old listing that we put back on recently. So I just did it for that. Besides that, we don't really have anything else going on yet. So
If you do two on the same day, it doesn't mix them up, does it?
It might now is what she's saying.
Yeah, it doesn't mix them up. I mean, they'll stay separate in your paid campaigns, like the screen we're looking at now. It'll stay separate on there and you'll still be able to see which leads were captured from where. But where it says leads captured and there's that little box with an arrow on the top there, like mine doesn't take me to the leads just for that that campaign.
Oh, it
Mine takes
doesn't?
me to all of mine. So in order for me to know where it's coming from, it used to have a little box on the side that when you clicked on it, the note would pop up and it would say, this lead came from 18 Strawtown Road. So then I would just tag it and I would know where I could move it around to, send it to Kristen or whatever. But now it's not doing that. So if I had two going at the same time, I would have to figure out which one came from where.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You know.
Okay. Thanks for clarifying.
Okay. All right. So here's how we create it. So we're on the campaigns dashboard page. We into paid ads. At the top right, we're going to create a new campaign. And the paid one is the social ad. So we're going to go with that. And I always pick attract buyers. You can choose where you want to run it. We've pretty much only been doing Facebook, but if you've been using Instagram and Twitter, you can post there as well and set up your campaign. Also, I wanted to mention, if you don't even have a listing, but when open houses start again, you can be doing an open house, you can actually advertise for the open house that you're doing. You have to name it. I'm just going to call this one test campaign. So you don't necessarily have to have a listing to do this. You can also just advertise yourself, you know, and send people to your website. So we already did the first one. As you can see, there's the blue check mark. And here's the information. I called it test campaign, and I want to attract buyers. The next one is, if you want, you can add a listing. So I'm going to pick a listing here. I'm going to pick this one. And now I'm going to pick my add text. So basically, when you advertise on Facebook, you have to keep it short. Otherwise, they might reject your ad. It's just a Facebook thing. I guess they feel like you get more clicks if it's shorter and right to the point. So I'm just going to take out some of this just to make it shorter. It just pulled some of the verbiage from your MLS listing. So my headline is going to be virtual, or I could just say just listed even. And then my description, beautiful new homes, I'm going to say. Obviously, when you're doing it yourself, you make it more interesting than I just did. So here we're going to configure your Facebook ad. So you have to do it on your business page. So if you're already connected to your Facebook page to Command, it'll show up here. So I'm picking Rosemary's business page. I highly recommend using the Use the Facebook lead generation form, because that's going to pull their information automatically from Facebook. That's where you're going to get their email addresses and their phone numbers. It's automatic. And I know from Listings to Leads, that's what people really liked. It was automatically forcing their information to go to you. So if somebody clicks, they have to approve that their information is going to be sent to you. If that's not what you want to do, you can also use like your website or a landing page instead, and that's fine. But I feel like if you're looking to get leads and not just advertise, you're probably better off using the Facebook lead generation form. All right. You could choose your button. The button can either be sign up, apply now, or learn more. For this particular situation, I'm doing the learn more. I'm going to copy the URL of that page that we made before. So here it is, test page. I'm just going to copy that and put that in here. And as you can see, it gave me an extra HTTPS for some reason. I'm just going to delete that out. Okay. So next, I'm going to pick custom settings for my ad targeting. My listing is based in West Nyack. So West Nyack's going to come up, and you no longer can pick zip codes, but you can do a radius around the zip code. So we typically will do 30 miles, so we hit the city. So I'm going to do 30 miles around West Nyack. Alternatively, you could also target your database if it's something that you want to target to people that you do know. If you have their Facebook pages set up in your contacts, you can market them as well. There's also a section called interests. So what you can do is try and attract, if the ad will go to people who have certain interests. So we always suggest doing like Zillow.com, and it should show up. Let's see, try this again. So I'm going to pick Zillow. And I'm going to pick Trulia. It's a little slow today. And also make sure you have the or, because if you put and, it's going to make your field smaller, or people who have all three. For this particular thing, I feel like you could do or, people who are doing Realtor.com, Zillow, or Trulia. You could pick people that are, you could pick mortgages. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can pick in here as an added interest. You could pick people that search mortgage. Maybe a mortgage calculator. They were looking at mortgage calculators. And I'm going to save. So they're going to target people who have these interests. It's a little creepy. You know how Facebook kind of knows what you've been looking at and talking about? Well, we're using it to your advantage now. And that's all you have to do for that. And we're going to save. The last section is the duration and budget. We typically do a weekend, so you have to plan ahead because it does take 12 to 24 hours for it to get approved. So if I want to do this for, let's say, starting tomorrow through Sunday. Say through the 26th. So it really ends up being 2 full days. And I'm going to pick my budget is 25. So that means that it'll be $12.50 per day. And I'm going to save that. So that's pretty much all you have to do. When you're ready, you can see your preview here. Oh, it's one thing we didn't talk about actually with the pictures. I'm sorry, let me go back here. Under Add Media, you can add pictures or you can add a video as well. This only is showing one picture, but I want to add more. So I'm going to click the Add More. And because we linked the listing here, you don't have to go searching for all your pictures. They're right here. I'm going to pick the kitchen picture. And you could like crop it a little bit so it looks good. I'm going to pick a vertical picture just so you can see. I'm going to pick this one. And as you can see, it doesn't look so great. At the top here, you can change it to be a vertical picture. And just so it looks a little better. We recommend that you pick 5 pictures because Facebook will go through and kind of figure out which pictures are the best. And it will advertise those for you. Like it takes away a lot of the sophistication. They do a lot of it for you. I'll pick the fireplace here. So the fireplace again is a vertical picture. I'm going to switch that one up. So as you can see, I have my 5 pictures selected. And I'm going to save the Add Media. So over here on the right, you could see a preview what it'll look like. So this is how it'll look on Facebook. And this is how it'll look on mobile. So, you know, it's very narrow on mobile. Just so you know, when you're ready, I'm going to save this as a draft, but when you're ready, you would click Publish Campaign. And that's all you have to do. Then I would check it a few times a day when you know that you're running your campaign. Just saving right now.
Eileen? So if you pick video, you know, if you wanted to add a video, does the video play automatically when the campaign is running?
You know what? I don't know. I haven't run one with video yet.
Yeah. So then your landing page is going to have your video on it too. So like if they go to landing page, they're going to see your little video.
The video will be on your landing page, right?
But if you do it, I'm just trying to.
And the problem is that, just so you guys know, you don't actually see your own ad.
Right.
Because the idea is that it sends it out to people that you don't know. So a couple of times I've seen it kind of, but usually you don't see your own ad live. We can try. I've never tried the video, actually.
I'm just wondering what, you know.
But if you did video, it should be very short. I would say like 3 minutes, because nobody's going to sit there and watch a long video on a Facebook ad.
Right, because I'm thinking, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, what kind of video would you put up there? You wouldn't want to put a home tour because
no, maybe like a little clip, like Madeline could be like, or Kristen could do a little, you know, welcome to the home team kind of thing, or you know, check out this beautiful home. Click here for more information. It was just listed, you know, kind of like a 2-minute thing.
Yeah, that.
I wouldn't make that a long video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you lose people. They're not going to watch it.
Right, but video always attracts people, you know, it always seems to attract.
So you could do a short, I would do something short, like maybe outside the house or.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we haven't done it yet because.
Yeah, I haven't really done much with video, so.
Yeah, which now they say that's the new thing on on social media, people want the videos.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing too. So I'm trying to.
I personally rather read something. Like if someone sends me like a meme or something and it's a video, I kind of don't even want to watch
Yeah, a lot
it.
of times I just scroll past things, and if it pops up again,
Yeah.
I might stop and look at it. But for the most part, I kind of scroll past all those videos.
Yeah.
But I guess
So then
others-
once your ad starts running, this is like I said, you're going to see your leads coming in. You should get notifications on your Kelly app, and this bell here should show up. You should have some leads, but you should definitely check. So let's pick this week. I had 10 leads. I'm going to click on those leads. And what we've been doing is I tag them with, the property, the name of the property is the Enclave. And what you can do is assign them a neighborhood. So ours is in West Nyack. So if you click here, you can add some neighborhoods for them. And then what you can do is go right over here and add them to a smart plan, like a bi-monthly smart plan or a monthly one, just to, send them for that neighborhood. They'll get the neighborhood, what do they call them? The neighborhood snapshots. Or you can add them to it. We're going to start building out some smart plans, like for like these ads, like, to follow up with people. And I know Rita's actually going to be doing a class because I know people missed the 33 touch from Market Leader. She's going to be doing a class on how to create a smart plan that will touch your people that many times throughout the year. So there's like different things that you can do. And then you could put your notes in if you speak to the person. You could add your note that you spoke to them and what happened. And that's about it. Does anybody have questions? Because I'm sure there's questions. Unless I lost everybody.
Yeah, Eileen, I had an open house a couple of weeks ago on March 29th.
Mhm.
Now, can I put that video tour into this? And how would I get the link?
Christine and I were just talking. I think that video tour, unless it's 2 to 3 minutes, I think it's too long for this. What I would recommend is doing that landing page. So when people click on that Learn More button, so what's going to happen is, I'll show you. When people get this ad on their page, it's going to look, what's it going to look like? It's going to look like this. And there's that Learn More button. When they click on that Learn More button, it's going to go to the page that you're sending them, which would be this page where you have your video in. I would do that because I feel like you're going to lose people if you put on a long video in that ad, unless it's a cute video like, hi, this is Rosemary. Check out my new listing at 123 Main Street. Click here for more information, something like that short.
Okay, now how do I get the URL from that open house when it ran back
Where
in March?
did you do the video? How did you do the video?
The client did the video. So it's really, I mean.
Did they send it to you?
They sent it to me and it came in through my Gmail and I tried to put it in, but it says it won't accept a Google.
You probably have to download it to your hard drive first and then upload it. If you need help with that, you let me or Aaron know and we can help you with that.
Okay.
So what you would do is you would download it to your hard drive and then upload it directly in.
Okay. Is there an app that you can cut stuff out? Like in other words, spruce it up a little bit?
You know what? I made a list. There was something that I know if you have a Mac, it's really easy, but I don't. I kind of Googled some stuff the other day because some of my training videos are a little unflattering at times. So I was trying to edit out some stuff.
Okay.
I'll look that up and I'll let you know because I was looking for free tools.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Let me see the chat box.
Hi, Eileen.
Hi.
Any idea, first, have you guys replaced Matrix with search and command for your clients?
No, because
Okay.
some things are a little funky, like if they're doing rentals, and it doesn't really let you search by school district yet.
Yeah,
and
that's the
city.
biggest reason why I haven't. Okay.
Yeah, so it depends. Some people we have on there, like when the new people come in, we're doing that for them. But when people I'll get a text from one of our buyer's agents. This person wants to buy a house between $400,000 and $600,000 in the zip code with this particular elementary school, and you can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we haven't actually replaced everything, but if we can, we're kind of using it more for the new people coming in.
Yeah. And when you do a search, if someone doesn't care about school district, but they just want certain towns,
Mhm.
can you do one search with multiple zip codes, or do you have to do different searches for different towns?
So right now, it's only allowing you to do one search set up per person, but you can add different towns. Let me pull myself up because I have myself set up. See, that's the thing. It's good, but it's still not perfect where we want it to be, you know? So right now I'm on a save search, and right now it's only allowing you to have one. So you can pick different neighborhoods. I think that's the problem. Let me see if you could do zip. Yeah, you could do zips, or you could do neighborhoods, but you can't do school district, you know.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, so if you could see, these are the different ones that they, you know, that you can do. Different property types, but you can't be very specific like that. Yeah. So right now it's only allowing, like I said, zip codes and then the next door neighborhoods.
Thank you.
Sorry, I don't have a better answer, but
It's okay.
yeah, but it gets better every day. Anybody else? Let me see what I have in the chat here. Do I have to configure the widgets once they're added? Yes. So what you do is you drag your widgets over like we did, and then you at the bottom, it'll tell you to configure the widgets. So yes, you do need to configure them. Otherwise it won't work. Okay, anyone else? What, another question? Okay, you're welcome, Meryl. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you. I'm glad I can help somebody. And like I said, if you have questions, you know, let us know. Sorry about the loss of power in between. That was fun. And for hanging in there.
Thank you,
Okay.
Eileen.
Okay, guys. See you later.
Thanks. Have a great day.
Yep. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.
Thanks. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.